evening. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone on this sensational Saturday? I hope you are all well. I hope you are all safe, nourished, and hydrated. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And for the most part, always start with that because a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are in not a great place. So, whatever's going on, I hope you are all okay, and I hope you are all managing. Uh, like I said, a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are struggling, and um, I just hope everybody's okay. I really hope you're all okay, and I hope you're getting through the day, and I hope you're getting through whatever is going on. But um, I just want to touch on a few things here. Uh, the first thing I want to say is check in on your family, check in on your family, check in on those who matter. Um, Send them a text or call them. Reach out. Just check in. It's a good thing to check in with people if you can. Certain situations you can't because of situations, but it's always a good thing to try to stay connected to people because none of us are guaranteed tomorrow, and many people did not wake up today. So that's something to think about often because no one is guaranteed a tomorrow. It's just how life works and it's how things go. Um, yeah, I mean that. I mean that. And well, we all know that. I think most of us all know that anyway. But I want to ask this question. Can you claim you are from New York City or from New York if you were not born in New York City or New York State? My answer is no, you cannot. You cannot. Just like if I decided to relocate let's say, California, if I decided to locate to Northern California, and if I relocated and if I lived there for 25 years, would that make me a Californian? No, that would not. That would make me a transplant to California or to wherever. So, unless you are born in the place that you claim to be from, that's the only way you can make a claim that you are from that region. You could have lived there for 50 years or whatever. I mean, sure, after we live in a place for a long amount of time, we can then, we become familiarized with that region and we say we're from there. Um, so, yeah, you can't say you're from a place unless you're born there. You could say I was born in Kentucky, but I moved to New York when I was 2 years old. Yeah, that's 100%. So now for myself, I'm born in Harlem, well, New York City, and my first address was in Harlem. Um, my mother was born in Newark, New Jersey. My father was born in Brooklyn. So I'm a New Yorker, but I'm from New Jersey and Brooklyn. That's what I tell people. But technically, I'm a New Yorker because I was born in New York City. So, yes. Um, what do you think? Write your comments. Write your comments. Can you say you're from a region if you were not born there? Again, my answer is no, you cannot. You're familiar with that region, but you're not from there. You've resided there for X amount of years. So that's all I wanted to say. But other than that, all is well. All is well. I woke up. I opened my eyes, and life is good. Life is good. Take it from there. So I haven't been watching the soccer games, the World Cup. Um, I stopped off, and I stopped off in this uh, Uzbekistan a restaurant, and I picked up. I got some halal food when I was coming back from visiting my brother. It was okay. It was so. I have to say the best falafel that I had within like the past 2 months was this place out in Jersey where my brother was when he was at that nasty place out in over in Westwood. That was a really good. That was a super good gyro. It was so good. It was very good. I threw out the flyer, but I gave a 5-star rating on Google. Good food, very good, and well, I eat lamb, chicken, and beef. I don't eat pork. I have not eaten pork in like I'm gonna say about 20 years. Yeah, no pork, no hot dogs, none of that. Ugh, no, absolutely not, absolutely not. But other than that, all is well. All is well. And well, that's that. That's that. Yeah, I don't say hi to people. Yeah. Hello. But I hope everyone has a good evening. I hope you have a great weekend. And remember, check in on people. Check in. Do a welfare check with people. Send them a text or give them a call. Stay connected. I know sometimes you can't, but if you can maintain communication with people, check in on them. And check in on your family, people. Get over any kind of nonsensical differences that you had because, you know, if a family member passes and you did not reconcile with them, not to say you have to become best of buddies, um, but if you haven't reconciled with them and that family member passes, you're not going to feel too good. You're really not going to feel too good. And whatever differences that you had, it's going to be so minute to to their loss. You understand? Unless they've done something like so traumatic to you where you cannot, you know, like I said in previous videos, where the sound of their name makes you shudder and shake in your boots. I'm sure there are situations where, if people have been abused or like SA'd by, you know, a family member, and unfortunately, these things do happen. We live in a very perverse society. But if you've had differences that are nothing that's like so traumatic that you can't get over your bullshit. Get over it and reach out and reach out. Now, I've always been close with my brother. Always stayed in touch with him. I would call him every week, sometimes twice a week. And I'd always say, I'm just checking on you. He's like, I'm okay. Yeah, I got to check in on me. I'm like, yeah, no, I got to check in on you because that's what family's supposed to do, bro. That's how it works. That's how I roll. That's how I operate. You know what? You don't like it? Get over it. And you know what? I'm glad that I have. He's recouping. It's going to be a slow process. But, it is what it is. He's making progress and he's slowly coming back. So, and if it weren't for his daughter and myself, I could say this: he would not have made it because that other place he was in, that disgusting, nasty place, he was vomiting for over 2 weeks, vomiting, dehydrated. His urine looked like Coca-Cola. Yeah, yeah. they neglected him, and well, then he developed the hydrocephalus, liquid on the brain, and vomiting is one of the first indicators of that, and having dark urine. Yeah, yeah. So listen, if you have anyone and any family member in hospital, in hospice, make sure you're there. Check in on them. Check in on them if you can, because I mean the neglect is profound. The neglect is it happens. They could be in a top 10 tier place, and guarantee you there will be neglect. There will be neglect. So check in on people. Check in on people. I mean, I cannot emphasize that enough. Like I said, if a loved one passes and you haven't reconciled with them when they go, you're gonna feel like a big old bag of shit. I could tell you that right now, because whatever differences that you had are not gonna equate to the loss of their life. You understand? So I mean, listen, we all have differences. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes with people. It's how life works out. But you know, get over it. Get over it, and stay connected. Stay connected. Like I said, you don't have to be besties and hang out every single day and go on vacation together. But you know, show love, show some love, show some love. But anyway, everybody, have a good night. Have a good night. No, I just played one on TV. And doctor is spelled Doctor. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, dokie. Anyway, everybody, have a good night. I'll be back. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and always do the right thing, because guess what? We're all being watched. You better believe it. Till next time. Bye.